My name is Tino Välimäki and I work for the People and Culture function at Lyyti. We have 3 company values. They are Curious Mind, Tribal Spirit and Founder's Heart. Curious Mind, that's all about reaching for the stars and making that happen through kind of continuous development culture.
Hi, my name is Petri Holmen. I'm the founder of Lyyti and currently working as the CEO of this company.
Hi, I'm Lauri Lehtonen, working as a CTO, heading the product development and operations.
I ended up founding a company called Lyyti because I had my own problem. I worked in the event industry and I was organizing one event for our customers. I had a bus where you have 50 seats and I was supposed to get it full. But at the end I had 2,000 people registered in my inbox and trying to get into the bus. That created a bit of a chaos. So that's the way Lyyti got started. And it was back in the 2007 originally. We have this big, hairy, audacious goal, which we speak about internally, that we want to facilitate 1 million events annually by 2025. Event success management is not about optimizing the sales results in your events, it's optimizing the value that the participant gains. Currently, we have over 70 people working in the company, and we have offices in different countries and also in Finland in different locations, Turku and Helsinki. And then the internationalization of the company started so that our customers started to use Lyyti outside of Finland. And I would say it was actually a bit of a surprise to me when we decided that we are going to build a centralized customer support hub, so to speak, in Turku, that we were able to find so many applicants for Dutch-speaking support person or French-speaking support person in Turku. I think it tells something about Turku as well, which has always been a very international city.
We've been implementing now Scrum methodology for some time. With Agile, it's the way you work, how you can produce value fastest to the users and customers. Pandemic enforces us to rethink how the product is, what is important with the product. How do we actually operate as a product company in a way that we are able to do these changes quickly enough, and how to build in the quality. Building this type of a product to a global market is very, very nice opportunity. I love our mission and the fact that we are there to help people to create those meaningful encounters and not just try to maximize the number of events per se, but maximize the value that the participant gains from those.
Yeah. As the world changes with events every day, so you have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to measure, you have to be able to analyze and then make the needed changes as soon as possible.
Tribal Spirit, that's a very strong value here. I would say that's part of our company DNA. I see that we have a very kind of easygoing and playful community where everybody can be proudly who they are and always count on getting help from their co-workers when they need it.
I'm Satu Husso and I'm service designer in Lyyti, and my work is to understand better our customers, what they like and do they have some problems, what they wish.
Hi, I'm Dusan Trelic. I'm a senior software developer here at Lyyti. I work on the front end and the back end.
My name is Petrus Lenius. I'm a front end developer, been here for 3 years soon. Mostly I work on implementing features, new features, and especially the user interface of those.
I start the morning by grabbing a coffee and then sitting down in the kitchen and working on my regular tasks.
Then, we have our Scrum dailies where we go through what are the things that you've worked on yesterday and what things are working currently and how do we get the goal met in this 2-week sprint. In Scrum, it's nice that we have a couple of different teams kind of working on their own tasks, but then there's nice chance to collaborate.
Yeah. I really appreciate the dynamic we have in the teams. You can not only just say your opinion, you can be very direct with someone and they won't take it in the wrong way, which is a really nice thing to have. Also really love the collaboration we also have with the design team as well. We have the design critiques that I haven't experienced before anywhere else. You again get to see something that's still sort of in a draft stage, and then you get to say that, hey, have you thought about this and this? It's really nice, and it's also helpful not just for the developers to kind of see what we're planning on doing, but also like for the designers to see that, hey, this could be improved on and done this way and things like that. So
Seeing the short demos about some future in the product and see what kind of decision designers have made, and it's always nice to learn something new and hear what other people are doing in the team.
Yeah.
I'm Anni. I'm doing sales here at Lyyti, international sales. So booking meetings, discussions with the potential prospects.
Hi, I'm Lari Lempinen. I am the country manager of France and the project manager of Project Jemison, where we are creating a business unit to sell Lyyti in the countries where we don't yet have an office.
My name is Antonia and I'm the head of global marketing here at Lyyti.
My name is Marianne. I'm marketing manager in France. I create marketing campaigns for lead generation and to grow Lyyti's brand in France. I'm actually preparing a live event we will have with the French team in Paris.
That's the biggest event for the event industry in France next week, so that's cool.
Like office language here in Turku is actually English, which wasn't that 3 years ago, let's say. We were all talking Finnish, but we have a lot of internationals, some people who don't actually even speak Finnish, so the entire mindset has kind of changed to us becoming an international company, and you guys are always there to help. I feel like we want to help, it's not just that I need your help, can you do it, but you're actually happy to help and happy to contribute. And
yeah, exactly. And even if we dare to challenge each other, we always have the same vision and mission, basically. The overall goal, I would say, is to create meaningful encounters or help our customers to create the meaningful encounters. But then, of course, we have these more detailed goals in each and every team. And in this team, it could be international growth and expansion and spread the word about Lyyti on the international scene, not just in the Nordic countries, but also outside the Nordic countries, in Europe, but outside Europe as well.
One thing I want to mention here as well is that we are all the time recruiting, looking for new, interesting persons to join our teams and help us to reach our goal, because we're not going to be able to do it by ourselves.
The third and last value is founder's heart. That means having an environment where everybody can act like the founder of the company. That requires a high level of autonomy and low level of any kind of strict controlling mechanisms or policies.
My name is Katariina Saarinen. I work at Lyyti as a content marketing specialist. I've been working here for 4 months.
I'm Alex Bilinski. I'm a backend developer and I work in Lyyti for 2 months. And my everyday job is just to push the buttons and also attend awesome corporate parties that I enjoy.
And I actually applied for a different job here before. I got through the interview round, but then I didn't get hired in the end. But then there was another opportunity and I went through the same rounds again, and I was really sort of happy that the whole interview process was more like a conversation. After I was thinking about the whole process that I actually applied for 2 different positions, and I applied for another one even though I was rejected for the first time already. So the first round already left me with a good sense of what kind of people there are and what they are capable of and how do they work. So
I remember when they called me to tell me that I got the job, I said yes, and they're like, wait, we haven't even told you the salary or anything. It's like, oh yeah, right, we can talk about that.
Some companies, they are just focused on money making and they don't care about people that much. But when you help others organize better events, that makes you better, because if you aim for the people's experience, you care about people, and that's what you feel when you get on board.
to be able to work here and succeed in Lyyti, you have to be quite a go-getter, sort of you can get things done without somebody holding your hand and telling you what to do. You can be junior as well, of course, and you learn by the job, and you have to be able to have the courage to make mistakes. Be yourself and don't hide behind any sort of professional facade that you've tried to build.
So true, be brave.
Yeah, be brave, yeah.